There should be scoops in there. Water. Other stuff too. Fruit juice. It's because he's cute. He's a cute guy. That's why he shows his face. Yeah, I'm a cute guy. Whoa. Shout out to Fitz the Frightful. He's the GOAT. Whoa. Eratosis. Eratosis. Oh my gosh! Paranoid by Black Sabbath. Let's hope I don't get copyrighted. Guys, what team should I play against? Fitz the Frightful likes cheese. I like cheese too. I don't think Eratosis likes cheese. Air Toys. I don't think Air Toys likes cheese. We're gonna play against the Saints because I hate the Saints. Oh, ho, the dummies. Oh, we're having a fight in the live chat. There they are. There's the Saints. Okay. Explain to me how the Panthers win 12-4 and the Saints win 8-8. Wait. Now I'm even more. How are they the same overall if the Panthers have an 88 offense and an 85 defense, which are both higher than both the? I don't know. We're gonna play 2-minute quarters. Oh my gosh, coach mode. I forgot about that. Okay. We're gonna beat the Saints. Yeah, I can hear that. That guitar. No one else can, though.
Well, get your bowl of popcorn, your favorite beverage, get settled in. We're just about ready for the opening kick. Hartley places the ball on the tee, and we'll get ready to kick this one off. Good distance on the kick. Takes it at the 4. He's still going. Won't be stopped. They'll start this drive at the 25.
Get around the outside of this. Tell your
I see why people who stream have 3 monitors a lot of the time.
they'll start their own 25 at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
I mean, I have my RG ally screen, but that's not the best.
Ace backfield this time. First down, looking to throw.
Oh.
Under heavy pressure with the catch. Not much of a gain at all on that first down.
7-yard
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
The New Orleans Saints go with a 4-man front.
Put myself like, I don't know where I'm gonna put myself. I'm like gonna have to make myself like a lot smaller.
Drops back to pass. Rolls right.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete pass.
Gotta catch that.
Didn't get them the first, and now they're looking at 3rd down.
I should probably ran the ball.
at the 32-yard line.
Although I can hit the tight end.
One man
Across
back
the middle there.
Back to throw.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete. The offensive line had some trouble on that one, and he was forced to get rid of it.
Anytime you
We
give
don't
up
punt.
that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
We go for it on 4th down.
This is kind of a surprising call here by the coach. This is an
Wide
obvious
open.
punting situation. Brings this one in. Hit and dropped at the 47-yard line.
That's my king for real.
Bang the ball up in there. Those safeties will start to cheat up, and that's when you can go over the top.
Oh,
Clancy tackles him for a loss. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
It's 2nd down and a long ways to go.
On the 45-yard line.
The New Orleans Saints bring in their dime package. He drops back.
oh, Moose.
Makes the catch. 5-yard gain. Reception.
5-yard gain on the play. You got to keep those
One of
feet
the best
chopping and
receivers
moving
in
stuff and
Panthers
for that first
history.
down.
3rd down and 7.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Steve Smith as well.
Home
Probably.
formation here.
Steve Smith's probably the best in Panthers history. And I decided to force the ball in. It's 4th down.
Delone looks to have
And now
been
my
shaken
quarterback's
up a bit on
injured.
that
That's
play.
great. If he injured his elbow, why is he holding his wrist?
Now, smart coach would punt the ball here.
Yeah, a smart coach would punt the ball, but I'm not a smart coach. And this is Madden.
McCown will now get some snaps after the injury to the quarterback. This is a very questionable play call here. I'm not sure I agree with it. It's intercepted.
I threw an interception. That's great.
What an interception. He read that perfectly.
And you can really see him baiting the quarterback on
And
that.
that's why you
He
don't force it
wanted
to your best
believe
receiver.
The receiver was open, but he had it all the way.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. The Panthers line up in a 4-3. Here's the give. Play fake. It's complete. Godfrey drags him to the ground at the 41-yard line. Nice job getting that pass out of there, and he picks up the 1st down.
defensive shot.
First and 10.
All on the 41-yard line.
The Carolina Panthers go with a 4-man front. And that's the end of the first quarter. We've got a tie ball game. The
Team's already try this defense here.
2 minutes left in the half.
All on the 41-yard line.
Will it return?
They give it to the fullback.
So important as a coach to establish that running game and use it as a weapon that keeps that defense off guard.
They hurry to the line. Drops back.
Oh my.
Pass is complete. The 20.
Oh,
the 10.
that's
Touchdown
very
Saints.
good.
This is
Did I miss something? Did I? Oh my. We literally left him wide open. Oh, you like frogs? I like frogs as well. They're pretty cool.
Hartley lining up for the point after.
I like when I see frogs with the little and they missed extra point. That's
Yeah, what's
hilarious.
the old saying? The agony of defeat. Well, defeat of the kicker didn't do such a good job right there.
New Orleans looks ready to kick it away. Kicks this one deep. Fields it at the goal line. Still working.
Don't run backwards.
The defense dealt
If there's one thing that
offense the last time they had
makes
the
me
ball.
mad about these old games is when
you can't afford to
they
let
do
time
stuff
slip
like that,
away from you.
run backwards. I mean, it probably happens in some of the more modern games too, though. So.
First and 10.
Single set backfield. First down, looking to throw. Plenty of time. Now he's scrambling. He dives, and they get him at the 34-yard line.
Go no huddle.
Watch that game plan.
Or not.
You need to keep it stocked as much as possible.
He looks to throw on first down. Throws the deep pass.
Oh my, he's got no arm
Almost
strength.
picked. Smith.
Oh, okay, we only have to deal with. We count for 3 more plays.
Pass this one to the outside.
Let's
and
just
give
get a
your guy
first down.
chance to conserve some time by running out of bounds. On the 34-yard line.
The New Orleans Saints line up with a nickelback. Defense closing in. On the run, he throws it.
Gosh,
Incomplete.
darn.
And now the offense will be faced with
Josh
a third
McCown
down
sucks.
situation.
Receiver on the play. Third and 10. All on the
Maybe I
34-yard
suck.
line.
The Saints bring in the nickelback. He drops back to pass.
Oh, Steve Smith.
It's completed. He gets knocked
go.
out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
Get the pass and look to the sideline. You can't let the clock run down here.
Drops back on first down. Rolls right. Pass is
Oh,
complete. Gain of a handful. Looks like they'll go with a no-huddle.
On the play.
let's just run the ball. And call timeout.
A little misdirection.
Oh,
He
okay, we
didn't get
shouldn't
back
have
to
done
the
that.
line. Carolina will take a timeout.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Yay.
Pass this one to the outside.
We got our
Give
actual
your guy a
quarterback
chance to
back.
conserve some time by running out of bounds.
Delhomme back in the shotgun for this one. Drops back. and it's incomplete. Delhomme might have
Are
been
you
shaken
kidding
up a
me?
bit on the play.
Now he injured his knee. I don't.
Put it away. I don't think you have a choice. Punt
Oh
the
yeah, I
ball.
have a choice. I am not punting the ball.
McCown will be the new guy under center following the injury.
McCown? That is not McCown. That is Matt Moore.
Looks like they decided to go for it here. Falls incomplete. Not sure what the call is.
Hey, defensive pass interference. That probably was not pass interference, but
This is a game of emotion.
I do not
If
care.
You're not emotional on the football field. You're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your emotions get away from you.
frogs are.
Williams
Yeah, frogs
alone
are
in the
cool.
backfield. Here's the halfback. Stays on his feet. It's loose.
No,
The Saints
ball don't lie, I guess.
And for a ball carrier,
Ah,
the number one fastest way
come
to land
on.
on the bench is to cough one up like that. That is just not good.
1st and 10.
29-yard.
I've not played this game in a while.
Breeze sends one of his guys in motion. 1st down, looking to throw. He pump fakes. Drops the sure pick.
And that was a relatively easy interception that he let go in and out of his hands there.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. He drops back. Deflected and broken up.
Incomplete.
Henderson wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
All we gotta do is stop them before they get the 1st down.
They come out in a nickel. To throw. All kinds of pressure. With the catch.
And we did exactly not that. They got the 1st down.
And they'll have 2 remaining.
This is a good defense to call.
Gives it off. New Orleans calls a timeout. That was their 2nd timeout. Bush gets 3 yards on the carry. Ball on the 42. On the 42-yard line.
Dang, Reggie Bush.
The Panthers come out in a 4-3. They go with a run. The Saints will take a timeout. Now they have no timeouts remaining.
I don't know why they called timeout there. I just let the clock go to halftime.
The Carolina Panthers line up with a nickelback. They give it to the tailback. Carolina calls a timeout. And now they've only got 1 remaining.
This is a good special teams play.
Number 4 awaits the snap. Robinson will be the return man.
What are you waiting for? I honestly don't know what he's waiting to punt the ball for.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the
Hello,
middle.
sir.
And And this should be the last play of the half.
Oh, I love bananas. Yes.
They line up in an I. Drops
They're just
back on
tasty.
first down. Takes a shot deep to the
Oh my.
right. Defender tips it away. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 6-0. We look ready to get the second half underway.
Banana.
Not a bad kick. Takes it from the 10. Still on his feet.
Interesting.
What a stiff arm. They'll start this drive at the 28-yard line.
Give this one a shot.
I wish this first to fight frightful guy could hear the weird stuff that you were saying.
We'll start the drive at the 28-yard line.
He'd think you're a weird fella.
The Carolina Panthers line up in a 4-3.
He's a fellow weirdo. Interesting.
Tosses left.
I am so bad at this game.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
Yeah, he like responded to himself. I don't know. I'm glad he can't hear you, because he'd probably be very sad about that.
Drops back on first down. He's under pressure. Still on his feet.
Oh my god.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
They'll give it off here. Godfrey drags him to the ground at the 25-yard line.
As a back, you always have to be ready because eventually there's going to be a little crack and a chance for a big play.
They're in field goal range.
25-yard line.
The Panthers go with a 4-man front. And the pass falls incomplete. Holston was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
On the play. 3rd and 1. Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Carolina Panthers bring in the nickel package. They go to the pitch to the right. Beeson gets his hands on him and drags him down for a loss.
What?
This is a good special teams play.
Sounds fine to me.
They'll line it up for the field goal.
What's up, Marcus? Thanks.
Is good.
Hartley lines up to kick this one away. Booming kick. Fields it at the 3. Still going. He just about took that guy's head off. They'll start this drive at the 24.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
First down now and 10 to go.
At the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
The New Orleans Saints come out in a 4-3 on play action. Takes a shot deep to the right. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Excellent game through the air will set them up with 1st and 10 once again. They line up at the 44.
44-yard line.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. The New Orleans Saints 9. The Panthers nothing.
You need to look at an outside receiver on this play.
Saints line up with a nickelback. First down, looking to throw. Pass is complete. Not a smart move by the defender. Looks like he might have just been flagged for interference. This one goes against the defender.
Yeah, and I can't really blame the defender in that situation. He's trying to go for the ball. The offensive guy makes a little move for the ball. He ends up running through. It just happens. So 42-yard line.
The New Orleans Saints come out in a 4-3. Going for it all. Sharper.
Oh, I just lost.
Delone picks the wrong spot to throw to, and it'll be a turnover.
You know, this DB is one of those guys that every time I watch him on tape, I'm always surprised he doesn't have more interceptions because he's so quick with his feet and gets in great position.
They line up in an I. Shockey takes off in motion. Fullback handoff. A 2-yard carry by the fullback. Carolina calls a timeout. And that was their first timeout.
This is a good one to call.
2nd and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
The Panthers line up in a 4-3. They give it to the tailback.
It used to be that all the speed was on the offense, but these days, with the way these safeties and corners and heck, linebackers and defensive linemen can run, awfully tough to get outside.
The Carolina Panthers bring in the nickel package. They go with the run. He's hit hard on the play, and it looks like he's going to be short on this one.
Well, as an offense, the last thing in the world you wanted here was to have to punt the football away. But here, clearly, they're going to have to, and now it's going to be up to the defense to try and win this one.
3 and out.
3 and out, and the defense wins. That's the bottom line. That's an embarrassing spot for an offense to be in. And so many times we see the momentum shift coming out of those 3 and out situations.
That was a bad punt.
Get the pass and look to the sideline. You can't let the clock run down here.
We're down to just a minute in this game. The Saints line up with a nickelback. Going for it all. The deep pass is complete. They'll hurry back to the line. Drops back on first down. Throws deep, middle of the field. Deflected and broken up.
The intended receiver on the play. You need to keep it stopped as much as possible.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Delone lines up in the shotgun formation. Incomplete pass. Jarrett was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Don't try and throw this to the middle of the field. The guy will never have a chance to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
New Orleans lines up with their prevent defense. Under heavy pressure, still on his feet. Throws it deep to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
We scored.
Touchdown. I wouldn't say this one is over just yet, but they still have a ways to go.
Well, this team has no quit in them. There's no question about that. And if they can make one more stop or recover an onside kick, they're right back in it.
Got to get the onside kick, but I know we're going to get that.
Right here, you just got to kick the ball and take the points.
Point after is good.
That is not the
Baker has his team lined up for the kickoff.
Green back into return.
darn it.
The onside attempt.
Yes, it was. That was horrendous. That was a horrible onside kick. What I did was horrendous as well.
Offensively, trying to add to their slim advantage.
Give this one a try.
Well, I lost to the CPU on Pro the
And they will kneel
difficulty.
down to try to run out the clock. That'll do it for us. Our final in this one is the New Orleans Saints 9, the Carolina Panthers 7. Thanks again for joining us for this EA Sports matchup. For Chris Collinsworth, this is Tom Hammond saying so long.
Damn. Based on your performance this game, we recommend the following skill drills. My. You did great, Kyle. I mean, John. Fleur. John Flurman. Well, since this was well, since this was a more of a practice stream to see how it goes, I'm gonna get off and probably stream tomorrow at some point after 5, probably around 6 or
Since
7.
its opening in 1998, Raymond James Stadium has been called the